All right, been knocking that down with the lawnmower. Got the lawnmower stuck in a hole back there. I gotta get a little help to get it out. The but it didn't look so bad on video, but that tire down there is in a hole. This one's up on a hill. But I can't back up because this goes up, and then up in front of it kind of goes up as well. And I can't ride it forward or ride it backwards. So I'm either going to have to get help, or I'm going to have to find something big to put under it to lift it and kind of push it forward. But I've been knocking this down, and it kind of cleared out around my compost pile back there a little bit. And I don't know how I got so much trash back here. Got to clean all that up. Probably blew back here during one of the storms. But there's my compost pile. I went ahead and put that cardboard on the top that I had sitting on the ground back behind me. And a lot of that was poke salad. A lot of it was Johnson grass that was growing over it. It was just covering it up. But yeah, once I get all this cleaned up back here, I'll be able to maybe come back here and start turning this over. And I got to clean it all out again. I did have it nice and cleaned out around it, but we ended up several weeks of rain, and like I said in some other videos, I also got a little lazy. Didn't want to come out here because it was so hot and humid and mosquito-y. But I'll just keep working on it. Keep working on it. But as you can tell, I got a couple of humps back here. That's from where I was digging out Johnson grass roots before. But oh well, didn't do me any good. So I got to come up with a different plan for gardening in this area. You can tell how big it grew next to the lawnmower. I was just so lazy. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting all this up, putting all this on the compost pile as well. This makes pretty good mulch though. I mean, if you leave this here, you know, it'll mulch the ground and keep things from growing. I probably ought to rake it all up and start mulching below my pear trees back there. Those two are pear trees, and look how tall they've gotten. I need to chop them down about like that. Top them, trim them out, and mulch underneath them. And maybe they'll produce better next year. The pear trees, you know, in early spring, man, those things were covered with blooms. And then they were covered with little tiny pears and slightly bigger pears. And then one day I walked out there and there wasn't one to be seen anywhere. I don't know what happened to them. But if I trim the trees down, kind of prune it out a little bit better. And then this one here is an apple tree. You can see how tall it's gotten. It needs, all three of those need topped, trimmed, and mulched under. Maybe they'll do better this coming year. Haven't gotten one apple or one pear off of 3 trees. But anyway, I guess that's enough about yard work and trees. I do have a few other things I need to do, but I've got to get up in the attic. So I'm gonna end up making a video of getting up in the attic. I got some work to do up there. Got to do some inspecting, moving insulation out of the way, and kind of inspecting up there just to see what I've got going on. So I'll do a video about that, and also cleaning up these big brush piles. But I've got like enough coming back here again to probably make another pile that big. But I'm gonna burn these. I'm gonna start with this one. It's in the middle. Plus it's not underneath my evergreen trees here. So what I'll do is I'll probably start like right here. Move some of my bigger logs I want to keep out of the way and just start burning right here close to where my compost pile is. And kind of burn in this area, right? As I burn stuff, then I'll be moving this one up to burn, and then be moving that one up here to burn. And then all the other stuff I've got to bring back in those trees, I'm gonna be topping all those trees out for the fall and the winter. And they'll be down, and all that brush back in there will all be down. And every bit of that I'll have to bring back here and burn as well. So I'll make a video of that whenever I do. And then after I do that, I'll be able to clean all this up, turn this back into my bonfire and cookout and camp out area like I had it before. And get past the mosquito season. Maybe that'll work. But yeah, my big ancient wall back here. It's an ancient wall of wood. It's not rock, it's actually wood. But I'll be I don't know what I'll do with that. I don't know. I could use that as what do they call it? Hugelkultur gardening. Gonna spread all that out, and you know, still have it all pushed up together, but spread it out and then bring in dirt and put over it. Because all this is practically useless wood now. It's all rotting, mossy. But I'll end up getting this all cleaned up too, and trimming these trees back, because all these need trimmed back as well. My goal this fall is to get the back 40 back here looking really well. My evergreen trees have really put the limbs out. I'm afraid, because they're putting limbs out this way, not back that way. I'm afraid some of these trees may get kind of off kilter and fall. I really hope not. But that's one heck of a limb coming out right there. Look at that. It really comes out a good ways. I was thinking about putting a rope up there, about right in here, tying a rope on that, have it come down, and then having a, I don't know what I'll put at the bottom, maybe a piece of wood with a knot underneath it so the kids can get on that. And they'll be able to bring it up here on this little hill right here in front of the cars and swing, right? Kind of like swing down the hill and then down that way and back, or down that way and back. And get all that out of the way. That'll really help. But when the kids come back over, then I'll have them a nice rope swing back here to swing from. I think they'd really like that this fall. All right. So, you know what to do. You know what to do. Subscribe. Give me some thumbs up. Make some comments. And, got a bug up my nose. Oh, man.